there is something that I have seen in many families
Yes.
and many homes, such that when we have now grown up, it's even hard for siblings to sit down just as brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
They'll only meet to show off what I'm doing or what I have.
Yeah.
So in here that, can we have a get together in December? Just want to go show people that, by the way, I have iPhone 16 Pro Max, or I just bought my Samsung newest series.
I'm doing well in life.
I just bought a new car, and by the way, my wife just enrolled for PhD. That's the thing we want to show. But just the connection, the bonding is not there. There's a lot of enmity, bitterness, and jealousy.
Silent enmity and jealousy and envy.
Yeah, envy between siblings, and it is killing. And there are some siblings who we have histories of even children murdering their own sisters or brothers, because it begins from down. And this thing did not start today. It began from the types
Cain
of
and
Cain and
Abel,
Abel.
yeah.
You see Abel just doing nothing that was affecting this guy. It was just God who said, I think you need to do better. He would
if you would have done better, it would have been accepted.
He would have just asked his brother, how should I do it?
Yes.
Then the brother would have told him, do this. But because maybe he felt he's the older brother and a younger brother is being accepted than before him, he felt jealous. Look at also at Joseph and his brothers. All 11 brothers against one. And you will see in a family, if we are 8 siblings, there's always 8 against 1, 5 against 3, 2 against
or
others.
one. Mostly
or
it's always the rest against one particular one. Maybe the particular one is anointed in a special way, gifted in a special way, or blessed in a special way. So they feel less in one way or the other, and they feel they're threatened in their position.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you feel like now this person is blessed at my expense. I think she's making a lot of money, because that's why I'm poor. I think she took my star. Things like that. And then you find you begin now brooding jealousy in you. You begin having envy in you, bitterness towards your siblings. And all these things are not happening because of these brothers. It's happening because of the parents. The issue is not this brother. The issue is the parents.
How you handle
how you are
issue.
raising them. Look at the issue of Joseph. Imagine a father loving one child so much, more than the others, a father going and making a coat of many colors to one child and leaving others. So these others begin feeling, okay, so we are not important, we are not even loved.
Yeah.
So you begin feeling it's like we are not, we are less in this family.
You've taken all the space.
And then maybe every time a child does something, that's my son. You know, my son, you took too much from me. You took almost, you are very intelligent. You are very sharp. Where? But you, this zombie who doesn't even get everything in class. And this zombie is listening. Don't you always call a zombie? He's always listening. Every time you talk about him is always a negative comment. This one you always give them a positive comment, always complimenting them how he is doing good. This is my son. Anything small, you will praise him at, when I send this boy, he runs like lightning. He's the best boy I have. You think you are building him, but you are crushing him. You are making them to become big enemies. Let me give you a very good example. I'm sorry to use this. My father, there were 3 brothers.
Yes.
There are 3 brothers. And until death, I did not see these 3 brothers sitting on the same table as the brothers, just to have fun, to maybe just to celebrate. Hey, bro, how are you? Can we just have tea and can you come and visit me? Or can we go and meet at brother so-and-so and just have coffee? They could not. These people lived in...
It's a sad thing.
These people lived in tension. They cannot face each other. This one is always against each other. What has he done? We need to attack him. He's not good. What anajifanya endi akona pesa. Anajifanya endi anajua hii na hii. He thinks he's the one who is the sharpest. He thinks he went to school. So there was this rivalry that grew among these brothers, and when it was traced back, I was told it was from the mother. The mother one brother will come and the mother will say, you know, you're the only son who helps me here. Whenever I'm here, the other brothers, Nani doesn't even come to help me. I've been even here hungry without food. Whenever, if you don't come, I'll die. When the other brother comes, again he tells him the same thing. You are the best son I have. You've been supporting me. So all these brothers are growing that I'm my mother's favorite. Nani doesn't do anything. And then when the mother now died, now every brother knows he's the best. You've been here mistreating mom, now you think you can come and bury her. Look at you. And that enmity grew. So I think
it is sad when one kid feels over entitled. And one kid feels he's more or she's more superior than the rest. Because now they believe that everything ends with them. They can't take any other thing extra good coming to these other people. And if it happens to go to those other people, it hurts them, and now they begin to wonder why them. It's not that they're not having their own portion of blessings, but now this thing takes the attention from what they already have, and now their focus is on these other people, and the bitterness escalates. It escalates to an extent that now they don't see anything good, and they keep seeing why this one having this, and they keep having that bitterness, and can even mobilize or poison other kids against this other.
Exactly. Imagine a family whereby we are 4 sisters, and our younger sister is having a wedding before the older one getting married. The older one is still at home. So you will begin finding that this older sister is feeling jealous because of this young sister who is getting married. Yet this older sister can just go and tell this younger sister, I am happy for you. I want to plant a seed in your life.
It opens
Allow
up
me
doors.
to buy you a gown so that I can also partake in your blessings. All my sister, lay a hand on my head. I want to receive your blessings. Even though you are older than me. But you'll be like, me to go and receive blessings from my...
I cannot lie low, so I cannot bend. I cannot bend too low to come and ask for favor from my little sister.
So now you are like, now she thinks she's the most beautiful one. Now that she's there getting married. Even as she'll just get married. And even in fact, her husband is very ugly. Kwanza wataachana tu. In fact, this man, I'm told, he's very broke. In fact, the wedding is being done from a loan. They're using a loan. So you begin pumping negative energy in your sister's life because the only reason is that she's younger than you.
And you know you can never attack you can never attract what you attack. If you see anything good in any person and you admire it, don't say, you go and bless it and say, I appreciate this one is happening to you. I would want it.
Exactly. You've said something very important, that you cannot attract what you attack. That's very true. You can only receive what you want by appreciating it. And by the way, if you find people who are jealous, jealousy comes with a very bad spirit. And you see, you'll find that this person is jealous of you because there is something you have that they don't have. It could be money. Maybe you are richer than them. And you know that even if you give this person, if you make this person who is jealous the richest person on earth, he'll still be feeling jealous of you. Because it's not about what he gets. Jealous spirit always still wants more and more and more and more.
As long as you have something, they still feel like even if I'm a richer person, they should not be having anything. They should suffer. The people they are jealous at shouldn't be heard, shouldn't be seen. They should be hidden and lost in a certain corner.
So parents, the moment you notice that your children are being jealous against each other, I think you need to introduce the word of God in these children as early as possible.
It is the word of God that can help them.
Tell this child that, do you know that you are unique in your own? As much as your sister is very good in gymnastics, and she's like, I was saying, our kids, just give an example. The girl is doing gymnastics, and she has reached a point now where she begins training others in school, and they give her some coins, 10 bob, 20 bob.
It is 20 bob at training, and the training goes for 40 minutes. I told her that is quite low charge.
So now she's coming home with the coins, and the brother was like, Dad, what should I do also to make money?
I want to start a YouTube channel and start cooking.
loves that cocaine. So I told him, let me tell you, you are more gifted. You are talented.
Yeah.
And it's not because
you
of
have
the
your
money.
own uniqueness.
You have your unique things. So you don't have to start cooking to make a man to feel validated. Not that you are appreciated the way you are.
And still the way
he didn't feel less. But we can say, hey, you are now making money. That's good. Even you think of something you can do to make money. Also you think. He'll begin feeling a lesser child. And then also let us also begin making our children feel confident in their skin, not the things we put on them. Don't tell your child you are now smart because he has a new dress. You are now smart because of the new shoes. They'll now begin finding themselves in things.
They will find themselves. That's why you see many women nowadays find validation in other things. People are bleaching, and these things are causing cancerous. They have bad health repercussions. Like you find when you're bleaching, you're using sulfur on the outside, it affects the internal organs. It bleaches even the internal organs. But now because we're looking for validation and that social media applause, we do it at the expense of our health. Another thing, you are doing so many things for the people you feel they should appreciate. You are going to do kuna ile inaitwa botox ama kuna tuka diaper. You can just decide to buy a diaper to make you look curvy, or even add some sponge on the chest. But those things are so superficial.
I remember this time when our daughter had a lot of issues with her hair and her color. She will say that I want my hair to belong like for Indians. I want my hair to be brown like Indians.
Like Diana and Roma, something
their
like
school
that.
had a lot of Indian girls and boys. And she thought now she was less beautiful. And I remember you were using Lupita and Aduta Cage.
Those are very my ideal women. For do you know what? For a woman, confidence in a woman is the beauty of a woman is in her confidence. Because I've seen very many beautiful women. The way they have when it comes to physique, they have it, but they don't have the confidence, and now they don't even look beautiful. They don't even appear beautiful. They just dress anyhowly. They carry themselves anyhowly. They allow themselves to be abused by other people, or even if you have those body physique, you say uko na the color, okay? I don't know who told African woman that the standard for beauty is being light-skinned.
It's being light-skinned.
I don't understand.
Surely.
The best thing you can do is to love yourself in the skin you have, okay? We are not saying you don't take care of yourself, but use moisturizers, look good, be smooth, be what, but at least maintain the skin God gave you. If you have a natural hair, African kinky hair, don't struggle that you cannot appear anywhere in public with natural hair.
You must
That's what I was telling my daughter, because my daughter...
You must walk with a horse-tail.
A horse-tail. Not necessary. You know, when you love yourself, the universe responds to you that way. People will love you. That's why you find some girls being engaged with very alpha male, the white male, the Israelites, and this girl, you look at them and you say, some of them are South Sudanese. But the confidence those ladies are having...
Yeah, you see, like Lupita was one of the most beautiful women in the world.
On the planet.
But if you look at her, she doesn't have a figure, she doesn't have color.
And now we have our Shikwekwe.
But there she is.
Shikwekwe, who is going to add yearly, but still nowhere. Not even the Vogue
I feel like
magazine.
that's my sister from Kakamega. and then we have Aduta Cage.
Yeah.
With no hair. Very bald, lady with big earrings like yours, and very black. And the confidence is top notch. And I think the more you kept on exposing our daughter to her, and now she began saying,
she's very confident. And I think I'll also have to boost her much when it comes to adolescent years. Because my adolescent years, I was so crushed when it comes to esteem. Because one thing I used to feel, I'm very short. Secondly, I was struggling with the acne. Okay? So I needed a woman who is strong in their femininity to approve me, affirm me, and I wanted to be a certain kind of a woman who is very confident. But I think I regained back my confidence in marriage now when my nervous system now healed. When I found you are so solid, you're so safe. You created an environment where I would discover myself and become the best version of myself. Wow,
that's great.
Yeah.
And then I also want to thank our very first mentors when you got in marriage, the Chelules. Madam Mamruth Chelule and Daddy Joseph Chelule. When we got them, the first thing they told us, and I remember that my sons, I know you'll have children one day.
Yeah.
Never allow children to come between you.
Yes.
The moment you'll get children, you'll now begin drawing your attention to the children. Now, even now you want to be with your baby, and then you begin forgetting your husband.
Yeah.
And then told me, as a man also, get involved. Ensure that keep on assuring her and supporting her and helping her so that you carry the burden together. And then he said one thing, never allow your child or your baby to sleep between you.
Or even take a photo between
Never
the
allow,
two of you.
when you are taking photos, kids to stand between you.
That's how serious it
when
is.
the Bible said that nothing should come between you, it means nothing.
Including children.
Your children.
Yeah.
Let these kids stand on the side mkichukua picha. Or you hold yourself together, mshikane, and the kids to stand there in front. Don't let them come between you. And we thought it was a joke. And then, as we began growing and also implementing what they were telling us, we did not have so much issues when our kids came, the drifting apart between the two of us. We remained together.
And also we've always prioritized our relationship over kids.
She told us, prioritize your relationship over your kids' relationship. Then we came and met our other mentors again, the Munenes. They told us, children are not part of your marriage.
Yeah, they're a blessing.
Children are just a blessing, yes. But additional, they are additional blessing to your marriage, but they're not part of the marriage. And I want to speak to couples who have no children. They should not feel less
of a marriage.
A marriage is between a man and a wife. Whether you have children or you don't have children, your marriage is perfect.
Yeah.
We have couples who have no children by choice. They've said we want to live without children. That's a perfect marriage. Because when you're going to altar, you don't go to the altar to make vows between you and your children. It's always the two of you. There are couples who are feeling insufficient because they have no children, because they're trying now, they're not getting. God's time is the best. And even if you don't have them, still feel contented in each other, that the two of us are enough.
Amen.
This marriage is complete. A marriage is complete by the two people.
Yeah.
The mistake we have
It is the two that becomes one, not two plus the kids.
Not two plus the kids.
Okay.
The mistake we have made as adults is that now, whenever children come, we now bring them, they become part of our marriage.
Until there are those extreme cases where husbands or dads, they forget their wives completely. It is my kids' school fees, my kids' wardrobe, it is my kids. The wife is just somewhere there trying to tag along. Or even women, all the affection and emotional attachment to children. Your husband has no time, has no space, even sexual life. It's gone. Sabotaged like that.
Your husband comes home in the evening with the candies for children. Then the wife remains there. Looking, candy for you. Then the wife is like, and me, nothing for
Some
you.
do not ask because they are believing they're adults. But there is nothing like adulting. That candy shows that he was thinking of the kids. He should think of the wife as well.
I've even seen cases whereby dads take out their children. It's dads and kids weekend.
Even for a vacation.
So you take your kids away, you go and spoil them, and you leave their mom at home. That is so bad.
That is so
These
bad.
kids are coming between you. Or a mother who has now become so much into her children, and now she has become overprotective, and now whenever you want to administer discipline to children, the mother becomes defensive. No,
don't kill my children.
Don't touch my child. I think we had talked sometimes back. For us, we sat down and said that in this house, discipline is teamwork.
It is unanimously or unanimously. that word.
Uniformity. We do it as a team.
Whatever.
Yeah, we do it as a team. Anytime I walk in the house and I find my wife, she always uses a mwiko. Me, I use a pipe. I find out with the mwiko.
I find mwiko firm, and now it doesn't. There is a time I used the pipe and it could flip on me
and
because
can
me back, and I can't stop and hold my back.
You
and
must know
continue
to handle it.
Yeah.
So anytime I come home and then I find her with a mwiko and she's giving one for the road to the babies, they always say, because I always see when she's canning them, she's and they're like, they live there smiling.
They don't smile, they cry. Stop making it look little. It is always a cry. Trust me.
I find you again, I'll add you more. And they're like, Mom, you can just add more. So the best I can do is to help you and add more. I don't come.
Is that why you always
I don't know. It's I always just support what you are doing. Also, when you find me doing it, you don't come and say no, please don't do it. Just stop. No, you always come and.
Mimi nasimanga ongeza ingine, kuna ile ingine hujaongeza.
In fact, yesterday is adding one more. So these kids feel that we are a team against them.
Do you know when you are disunited in discipline, what it does? It brings confusion to the kids. They don't know whether what they did is wrong or right. And also they don't know which of you is genuine. So I think parents need to be one.
And there are even mothers who call the children when the fathers just, maybe you cannot come and tell your husband, don't do it there. You let your husband do it, and then after that you call your child. Come. Why was he beating you? Because I did. So that small mistake he just put you like
Baba
that.
Yenu jamani.
No. This is not good. I think your father is doing too much.
He's gone too far.
Too much.
No, that
was a simple thing. You'll have just forgiven you, and then no. In fact, that's no. I don't agree with that. So now this child begins feeling, hey. So my dad is in the wrong.
He hates me. That's
and
why
mom
he's beating.
Is now the friend. I think let these children see teamwork.
They see teamwork. And also, Daddy, before you bring in another point, there is this part where, especially moms, you apologize after disciplining your kid because of why. I'm asking again. You apologize after disciplining your kid because of why. For crying out loud, for Christ's sake. Why are you apologizing? This one is creating confusion. It is creating mixed signals to the kid. The kid doesn't know if you are just being emotional by beating them, you are having a hard time or difficult moment, or they did wrong. After you've caned them, tell them, I caned you because I love you. You are a good boy. And this thing that you did, it communicates this, which we don't stand for. If I don't cane you, you will grow up to be disobedient, rebellious, and we don't want you to be destroyed. Remain firm as a parent. And then this thing of parent, you want to be a parent, and also you want to be a peer. Okay? Mommy, can I go see my boyfriend? I have a boyfriend. And you have a boyfriend, and you are conversing, and the kid is 12 years. Can I go and meet him for 1 hour before daddy comes back? If you give me a kiss here. And then they give you, and then they run, they go to their boyfriend, they do chiki, and then they come back. I did not do anything.
And you think you are a very good mother because you want to be praised.
Daughter. One thing, your esteem is very low. Another thing, your value system is very warped. You need to align your system. You need to align your value system and your belief system and raise these kids in a firm, grounded environment.
Yeah. There's a time I said that it's good for couples to prioritize themselves than their children, because one day these children are going to leave your marriage. They are strangers. One day they'll get old, they will go, build their homes, and they leave the two of you alone. So if you don't work on yourself as a couple to become closer, when these kids go away, you'll become the most boring strangers ever. And I like a comment from one of the followers. She said that's why my husband and I have our fridge in the bedroom full of chocolates, ice creams, and our snacks.
We spoil ourselves
at night when they're in their rooms doing their things. This is self-love. This self-love, you say, we have also time for the two of us. You can even check
you see things like date nights, darling, or checking me. Now representing many other families, taking your wife somewhere. It's something communicating that, hey, we are still lovers apart from being
despite
parents.
Having children,
we are not just partners trying to raise kids or roommates. We are lovers. And we are trying to bring back romance. You know, romantic part of couples always die with time, which shouldn't be the case. The romantic part of a couple should be preserved, should be.
Let me give an example of a person riding a bicycle. He's always, you have to pedal. Is it called paddling or
it's
pedaling?
Called pedaling.
Paddling or pedaling.
Or we can ask Uncle Prof. Yellow. Or paddling. It should be paddling. I think something like that.
Or if it's a boat, row your boat. If you are in the middle of the sea and then you stop rowing and then you stop, the boat will eventually come to a stop. And then it will begin taking any direction. If the wind goes, it will begin going there.
Wow.
You may start going back from where you came from, or you may just begin going around cycles because you've stopped rowing. That rowing gives that boat direction and momentum.
And progress.
So that you're moving from one point to another. So that's how in most marriages, when you stop showing affection to one another, it finally comes to a stop. And then now the boat stops. and then begins going anywhere.
Yeah.
Any wind can take it in direction. So you'll find now your marriage is going left. Your marriage is going right.
You don't know if you guys.
You don't know whether you are still in marriage. We have groups for WhatsApp groups for marrieds and singles. So there was this guy who was then he was saying that I'm not sure they're married or not. So I'm asking you, where are you? Because we went to category. If you are married, we leave you here. If you are single, we take you to a group.
I remember that case.
We take you to a group of singles. Say that I'm not sure.
Because at this point
what do you mean you're sure? You're saying at a point where I am in, it's like I'm married and also single. So this a person who is in a boat that there's no more rowing.
Yeah, it is just there.
So the wind is taking it anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's a very dangerous place to be. Being romantic doesn't mean now taking you to Maldives, and taking you to big trips. Just asking your spouse, good morning. How was your night?
Amazing.
Imagine when you go to work, you reach at the gate, you find a watchman, you'll tell watchman, good morning, how are you?
Yes.
A watchman, or let me say a security guard at the gate. Good morning, how are you? I'm fine. When you come,
or other junior
you
staffs.
get at the gate, you find at the cleaner, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? I'm fine. How? Good morning to madam. You pass. You find that this person who is your spouse, the person you sleep with, who you call the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, when you wake up, you don't even greet them.
Yeah.
So that thing, just saying good morning, how was your night?
Yeah.
It's always a good way of just showing that we are still in.
We are still together.
That morning forehead kiss, that peck. Yes, I still am
like
appreciated.
I love kissing when I'm still sleeping.
I'm appreciated, but you always don't know. So I'll just come and go away.
I always feel it. I just pretend. I'm pretending that I'm not hearing, but I always hear.
Yeah. So those small things, they keep the boat going. Because you see, a boat doesn't have to run unless it's a motorboat. But a boat just needs to move at some pace. And don't have to do no. It's always just pole.
Yeah.
So to make your marriage keep on growing and glowing, you don't have of energy. You don't have to do big things. It's the small things that you do on a daily basis consistently that makes it now become glowing.
Yeah, I think people should be intentional about making their spouses being seen, being heard, feeling that they are present, they are existing in their lives, not just in life. Because if you want to make your spouse to feel seen, you'll encourage things like touch, hugging, holding hands. If you're walking and you are ahead of them, 2 miles ahead of them, they're not feeling seen.
Yeah.
You are just in your world. Exactly. If you are in the house and you are preoccupied with the phone and work and such like, and you have your spouse, even in a week, unapata kuna couples, they have never spoken even except the basic things. There should be that intentional time of couple speaking things, joke, laugh. Just let this communication be directed to your partner, not about your kids, not about the food, and not about anything.
You see, like maybe when you are still young in marriage, when we are in the bed just talking about ourselves. So how are we going to be in the next 5 years? And so they're called pillow talks.
Pillow talks, they're nice. Yeah. Those ones that you just say when you are now lying on the bed before you sleep. I love those moments.
So you are talking about yourselves.
Yeah.
But nowadays they have turned into discussing about the meeting at the school.
Or issues.
Performance of our child. Or issues. Like now, hey, when are we going to clear this debt? How about
when are you taking dowry to our home?
How about this child fee we've not paid? So you have turned your bedroom into children discussion committee or a PTA or something like that. So I think we should live just sometimes for us.
For us,
take a break. Don't just let your lives revolve around your children. It's children until you forget yourself. And I have
this problem with women, Dad. This thing of women always saying, "I'm now a mother. I don't want to be." And because you are a mother, you don't want to be a wife anymore.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. Akelo, because you are a mother now. You don't want to be a wife to your husband. Okay, you cannot be a lover anymore. You don't want to be romantic because you are a mother. Just because of these 1-2 kids, you don't want your husband to pat your bam bam again. You don't want jokes. You can't laugh anymore because it is serious business. You are raising kids.
You said Akelo.
Is that how now things are in this? Now the husband is wondering where would he come from?
I have seen many couples who come to counseling, and the women are always like, my husband is a great dad. My husband is a great dad.
Yes.
He's always there for our children. And I love him for that. He's always there supporting our children. Whenever our children are having a function in school, he'll be the first to arrive. He'll go and check on how the progress of the children's performance, talk to the teachers. He keeps calling teachers about how is my son progressing.
Yeah.
He'll never let our children lack anything.
Yeah.
But when it comes to me, I'm not
He
in
forgot
that marriage.
me.
Yeah. So that is a very bad report.
Yeah.
According to me. That's a very
Your
bad
report card is good when it comes to fatherhood, but when it comes to husband, you are scoring F.
You see, you cannot teach your child to become a good father or a good husband by doing to him.
Yeah.
A good husband or a good father is raised by what he sees you doing to the mother.
The mother. Wow.
So when this child sees you always hugging the mother,
kind to them around the house.
When they come, they find you guys are cuddling when they sit together watching a movie.
Happy,
you
the
guys
home
are
is
happy.
safe. Yeah.
They find you are in the kitchen helping mommy to do 1, 2, 3. You're already teaching this child. Children don't learn by what you tell them.
Yeah.
They learn by what they see.
Yeah.
They
learn through
by
observation
seeing.
a lot.
They learn by seeing. And when they say, wow, I want to be a father like that. I want to be a husband like that. When I grow up,
I want to have a home like my father and
home
mother.
like this one. When they see their mom is always smiling. The best way to love your children is to love their mother.
That is
not
true.
Love them. So the moment your wife says that, let even your wife say that, hey, mimpa kwanga na mforce kidogo story, but this man loves me.
Yeah.
When you love your wife so much, you don't even struggle to love your children.
You won't struggle to love your children.
Because that's the order. The order is me being the father, I'm drawing love from Christ, then to my wife, then to the children. Not from Christ to me, then to children, and bypassing the mother. It's so wrong. It will be even very hard for these children to grow in an environment that's going to make them become whole.
That is true, Daddy.
Yeah.
Also, couples must understand that they were first friends. They were first lovers before they became parents.
Yeah.
Parenthood is just an additional responsibility, which is also way divine and way demanding. And also, it doesn't have to take the romantic part of a couple, you see.
Yeah.
This thing that especially African parenting demands that now kids shouldn't be shown open affection. And I did not say make love before them. I'm just saying let kids also know the healthy side of love.
Yeah.
Where adults, different sex, dad and mom are the first models, the first blueprints of love. Let them see you hug. Let them see warmness. Let them see something that is not transactional but is love.
Yeah.
Because they see what they see on the movies is just materialism, consumerism, whereby people know that if there is love is measured by what you give, by the giftings, by people are not seeing the other side of love where there is sacrifice, okay?
Yeah.
Where there is intentional time, where daddy is saying, today I did not go to work. I want to spend time with you guys. I want to spend time with mommy. Today mommy is saying, today I'm cooking for you as a family. Those are the things, the value systems that need to be instilled in the family, in the family unit. We need not to glorify consumerism, where kids are way entitled. They know if you love them, you give them it's called what 5? The game, what is the name?
Which game?
There is a game that the boy children love. It was H5 or something.
P5.
That one, P5, you give them the every toys, PlayStations. That's now the measure of love. If it is a girl, you spoil them with gift, with what gadgets. Gadgets is love. Let kids know there is love. Love, genuine love, even love of God, the God's way is sacrifice. Okay?
Yeah.
Putting other people ahead of you. Let kids will grow to know to be leaders, not just consumers. When they go to a relationship, what are you bringing on the table? That's the first question. What are you giving me? A man, I cannot settle for a man who doesn't have money. There is more to a relationship, like value system of a person, a whole person, a person who can grow and you become better with. Those things should be highlighted.
Yeah. So you talked something about giftings.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's very wrong to pay your child when they do house chores.
Yeah, compensate them every time they do their chores.
Actually, who swept here? Wow! Come. This is very good. This is very good. You go buy something yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, who washed plates? Wow! Come. You washed plates, ma'am? This is good. No.
You are encouraging consumerism.
Let them know that house chores is their responsibility.
Yes.
In fact, when you come and find the house, that you should ask, why haven't you swept the house? Why are the plates in the sink?
Yeah.
Why have you not cleaned them? Let them know that it's their responsibility. They'll grow up knowing that money is only earned after you offer a service, not doing a house chore.
Not like every kind gesture, every kind thing you do out there, you must be paid. They will not learn things like hospitality, things like charity, things of being compassionate to the needy. They will always be expecting transactional. Their relationship is way transactional.
Like maybe tell them we are going to give some orphans. They'll ask you why. What have they done? They know that someone must do something to receive payment.
Yeah.
So ensure that as a couple, prioritize your marriage.
Yes.
Prioritize your marriage.
Yes.
Prioritize your spouse.
Yes.
Prioritize
When did
each
you last
other.
tell each other good things? I love you, darling. You're the best thing ever happened. When? We understand you are raising kids. You are parents now. We are not against it.
Yeah.
But when was the last time? Will it kill?
But you tell your child every day.
Yes.
You tell your child every day you love them. But your spouse, you anasikianga tu kwa radio. They have never even seen you doing it.
In fact, nowadays they call their names with the names of kids. Baba Mwangi, Mama Mwangi. What happened to my daddy, sweetheart, honey? Yeah. Oh, my what? On those people.
And then also, you said something like about showing affection. Our parents, I think, can now do better because we learn from them. Our parents never used to show affection before us. They're always very stoic people before us. And when times maybe you are at home and you are watching The Bold and the Beautiful, and maybe ladies,
go sleep.
Ladies are just there. Maybe someone wants to hug or to kiss. You're like, hey, bring me water to drink. Daddy, but
they really distract you.
Dad, there is water there. Bring me a charger. But your phone was just full. Go and sleep. But that we have not eaten. You want just to get them out of the sitting room to go and sleep. Until the scene goes away. Okay, I like how you always do it. Yeah, I don't, but you are very easy doing that. I've been seeing you now because we can't avoid such scenes in our...
Sometimes the movie is just good. It could be even a Christian movie. Yeah. Now there is part of a couple, young couple, newlywed. We cannot say your part, everybody close your eyes.
You tell them now. Are you seeing that? That is something that is done by people who are married. Are you see how old are they? Are they children? No. There are people who are mature enough. And this person, you see them. Did you see the car this guy came with? He's a man who has his own money. This lady has her own money.
He's an adult.
It means she has finished her university. She has gotten her job. Now she's getting married. It means this man, he has finished his education. He has gotten his job. Now he's getting married.
And he can take care of his family.
So now this kiss now comes in because they're now mature enough, married.
And they love each other.
You don't kiss when you don't have money. Don't kiss when you don't have a job. Don't kiss when you're still in school. So kiss comes with the money. So
and don't just kiss anybody. You must kiss people who are committed to they want to marry you.
That these people are already married. So when they see a kiss, they'll be knowing that this is a kiss that is already justified. Now, you see a woman on the TV almost naked, dancing. And then though in our house we don't have such music.
We don't listen to secular.
They don't feature on our house. But now suppose it's an advert or something, or they have gone somewhere and you are in a bus and the screens and ladies are dancing on the screen almost naked. You don't tell them, no, don't look at them. You tell them now, my daughter, come here. Look at that woman. Is she smart? No. Is she looking beautiful? No. Now you take her to the word of God. what the Bible talk about dressing, it's not talking about modesty. There's not talk about modesty in dressing. Is that a modest dress? It's not. Okay.
You tell them
how are you supposed to dress? I should cover my body in a well because why? Because of why? Because my
you
body.
Don't allow your
because
thighs.
My body is a temple of the Holy
God,
Spirit.
yes.
Now, are you going to expose your thighs to everybody to see? No, it doesn't even look good. So you have allowed her to see that sin, but from that sin, they have learned a lesson. Rather than when that sin say, hey, switch off, change. So you think by changing that channel,
they've
you've
already
helped her.
seen it.
They've already seen. And by then they will become curious. Why was that thing changing? The day you'll go out, now we have YouTube, we have Wi-Fi, they'll go and search on that thing. Why was this thing being hidden? They'll now go and watch. Why? They began now curious.
Analyzing.
Why was it taken away? It must have having something. I'll be watching now. So let them watch and tell them from that, my son, look at that man. Where is his trouser? Almost at the thighs. Is that how we should dress? No. Have you ever seen me dressing with my trouser hanging in my thighs?
Yeah.
No.
Or you check also other male models. Have you seen Apostle Grace?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Burale dressing with that trouser on his waist? Almost on the thighs? No. But look at his suit. Does he look smart? Yes. Look at Apostle Grace when he's preaching. Does he preach with very hanging trousers and shaggy hair? No. He looks very smart. So who are you imitating? Let them begin having people they can look up to. Right from the house. Not you tell them that, but you come home looking like a ninja and you want them to be different. So let this marriage be the first best these kids are learning, because they won't learn that in school. In school, we always blame teachers that, hey, these teachers are not getting my kids. Teachers have been trained to teach your children A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is geography. This is chemistry. Teachers will not teach your children how to dress modesty, mannerisms, chores, and to become responsible people. These are things that are taught at home.
Also, darling, I want to say something. I think is
maybe say that as your parting shot.
My parting shot.
Yeah.
Parents, this is a call for parents, especially raising teenagers and adolescents.
Yeah.
The smartphone gifts are not necessary. Imagine, these are people who are in the discovery stage.
Yeah.
Their sense of reason is not as advanced as you. They still don't have value system. And now you've exposed them to the world of technology. Somebody's just in Form 1, they're already having a smartphone, okay?
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi is throughout. These people won't be doing anything. They will indulge in things that years later, it has taken much of their productive life. And now they become a burden. They're now past university. They cannot do much. They're waiting for the government to intervene for them to have something. They cannot create anything by themselves.
Yeah.
So I think much of the problems that is transiting to adulthood is now here, early teen, when now we want to make them feel like adults. Now, mtoto anakuuliza, what can I give you for, you ask a child, what can I get you for your birthday gift? I want a smartphone, mom. All my friends are having a smartphone. The kid is 12, the kid is 14. And these smartphones, you give them, you don't guide them how to do them. You don't tell them if you join Facebook, you'll be meeting very random Asian people who send people naked body parts. You don't tell them those things. So you need to train these kids. You need to guard the kids with your words. Just be firm.
Yeah.
It will help them. Also, the people they interact with. You cannot allow them to start chatting throughout all the night. Barge into your kids' room. It is you are their parents. See what they are doing. See their world. Sometimes just collect the smartphones. Go through those the pages and all those things.
The history.
The history and the apps. Parents must be intentional. That is the only way we are going to protect these children. Because even you, at some point, somebody protected you from yourself. You must protect them from themselves. Either the teacher protected you from bad group or something, but at least there has to be a limitation to things. We can't just allow the kids to indulge, having all their way. They do what they like, they watch what they like. It's corrupting them, and their value system is getting warped.
Hey, that was powerful.
Yes.
So you're always this sharp.
You did not make mistake when you married. You married a wise woman. Thank you, though.
Wow. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
That was a punchline.
Yeah.
A punchline. I'll first start by appreciating any family whereby, especially a family whereby your parents are dead. And you guys can still come together as siblings.
Yes.
And sit and enjoy as a family. Brothers just coming together, doing something together. You have maybe a circle, a merry-go-round, or a get-together. You always have those meetings, annual meetings, just to catch up. You always call your brother and your sister without anybody pushing you. I'm proud of you. And I would like us to raise such families whereby brothers and sisters can grow up without jealousy, without feeling bitterness, without bitterness among them, without feeling any intimidation from each other. Also, I want to tell couples that prioritize yourself, love each other. These children are just coming and going. They live one day. Whether you have children or you don't have, let know that you mean too much to one another than just letting this children to become in your marriage and then they begin controlling you. Let this be a takeaway, whatever. Let this be a takeaway note that you are important to your spouse than any other thing. So prioritize your spouse and let that be the lesson that you go with it at home. So I hope you've learned something from today's episode, that as much as you are raising children, you can have both wins. You can raise them so well and also remain intimate. You don't have to lose each other. You can't say that for us to be together, we must lose our kids. Or for us to raise our kids, we must lose ourselves. You can still have both. You can still raise your children so well and still raise the marriage so well. Until next time, this is
Marriage on Purpose with these Salanos.
Bye-bye.